Hey, welcome back. This is Everyone Loves Pirates, and I'm here with
Woo!
Red Talon. Yay!
How you doing?
And we're just continuing on our season 2 of this Let's Play, whatever that means.
Yeah, so we have so far we
We're
haven't
building
made
in.
so far we haven't made too much new progress. We are still making the elevator. We spent the last episode, I think, like part of the one before, just getting materials, but now we have most of what we need. They just have to be assembled into parts. So I think we'll be able to focus a lot more on actually building the elevator now.
Yeah, we may not have the ability to completely finish the elevator this video, but I think we'll get pretty close to at least having everything set up and know that it'll work.
Yeah, I'd like to actually build the elevator, but unfortunately, it has to be completely connected, so I have to wait till the pistons are done. And if I ever, like, disassemble it, then we have to completely, like, remake the entire thing,
Yeah.
because it's kind of annoying. But, you know, it works, so I'm not gonna complain too much. Alright, so, what is the, goings-on here?
What?
Like, what are you doing? Are you just getting materials, or are you digging out, like, to make the elevator
I'm
go deeper?
digging out the depth that we would need to put in the second lower piston.
Okay.
So, making sure we're not going to poke out the other side, all that kind of stuff. So basically I needed to go two deeper.
Well,
2 blocks.
why don't you... You should just do the right-click drill thing, so you don't make the ore get in the way.
Yeah, I just didn't want to waste the iron.
Stingy bastard.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Oh, we got a meteor storm coming in.
Nice. Okay, so I need
The
to go
unfortunate
one more
thing about
block down.
shooting... the unfortunate thing about shooting them all down is we don't get to reap the rewards of them actually hitting
It's
things.
true, yeah. So if you guys don't know, if you haven't watched the other videos
Yeah.
when we talked about it, meteors leave a bunch of precious metals when they crash into the asteroids.
It's always nice.
Maybe we should let them crash into the asteroid.
We'd have to turn off the guns and then hope they don't hit anything, so I'm fine with leaving it as...
I was just thinking we could fly the big ship over to another asteroid.
It's really better when you are, Oh, by the way, if you're ever piloting the Red Pig, make sure you turn the gravity generator off, because it uses an obscene amount of power when you're actually trying to fly.
Oh yeah, I bet.
But, yeah, it's only really something you would want to take advantage of if you're building on the dark side of an asteroid, which is what I actually do most of the time. But now...
That's what we should do! We should just go to one of the further away asteroids and build like one station block on it, on the dark side. So asteroids hit over there every now and then, and we can go over there and mine the precious metals.
I think it's also
too
based
gamey?
on... I think it's also based on proximity, but I think it might be worth trying. I've never tried it. But I think partly it also has to do with if somebody's close, because if they're not close, then it might not even do it. But I will, yeah, I'll do that.
We could do it on one of the ones that we mine often, so that
Yeah.
when we're over there mining, the asteroids might hit it.
Yeah, I'll try to find one of the hollow ones. I have to actually grab some steel plates, though, so I'll take a minute to do that.
Well, the good thing is, I've gotten to the depth we need to be at, and I haven't poked out the other side yet. So.
I think it wouldn't be cheating if you just used the cinematic camera to do the X-ray thing, just to see how far away it is. That's the only reason I use it.
And
Somebody might think it's cheating, but I think that's just
ran out of
dumb.
inventory space. Ah. I did something very acrobatic.
Well, you should have gone woo at the end of it.
It was very acrobatic. I was scary. I was scared. So I went ah.
Did you turn into like start singing a song?
Yep. Just kind of doing my voice exercises. Ah. I will not sing. I
Good.
sung once on one video. You're welcome to go try to find it. Oh no!
I'd rather not.
Oh!
Oh wow. This
You had the Red Pig's gravity set at full gravity. I
did
died.
you like? Well, yeah. Keep that in mind.
Well, change it.
You change it, you dick.
I will.
Alright,
Though
so,
I bet you,
by the way,
50 space bucks that I have no access to the gravity generator.
we call them double dollars.
Oh yeah,
Sure. Alright,
that was Vash, huh?
yeah, try good.
Whatever it's called.
So, I'm coming back to the Ruffithi. Actually, I want you to follow me because I found something pretty cool I haven't actually seen before. I am right above you, if you want to follow me.
Okay, I want to find my corpse first.
Okay.
Just make sure I didn't have anything that I really needed on me.
Right. This might actually work to our advantage, too.
I did.
So I think you like this.
I guess I don't need the stone, but everything else is useful.
I like from where I'm standing, your names are perfectly overlapped, so it's like a little Christmas name.
Apparently I was gray. I never changed my suit.
Yeah, I just figured you didn't bother. Alright, are you following me?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, where are you?
I am, like, within distance of you. You should be able to see me.
There you go. I have to be facing your direction, but yeah.
Well, I know that. I just, I figured it would happen pretty soon. So...
There were 360 degrees I had to look at. That's a lot of degrees.
Probably a lot less because you have a field of view.
Nope.
You don't only see 1 degree.
There's a field of view slider, and I set it to 0. 1, yeah.
Alright, so,
It's very cinematic.
are you, okay, you're behind me. So come into this, this hole here. I'll show you something pretty cool. I bet you've heard that plenty of times.
I've heard this before, yeah. Let me get my grinder out. Oh no.
But this is actually pretty sweet. This is,
Yeah.
you know, they're all going to the same direction. This is, like, perfectly in the center. So if I put a block here, you know, this thing will get pelted with asteroids. So I just have never seen the inside of this asteroid before.
Do it.
Kind of cool. Well, actually, I think I need to put it close to... Wait, nope, I found a place. Because this is kind of small, so I had to put it right next. Yeah.
What the heck?
There we go. So now, if you were right, this will start getting pelted with asteroids. I still think it's based on, sorry. I still think it's based on proximity, so I doubt it'll get hit quite... At least not as much as, the ship over there.
Hide it.
Or it might even be based off of the size of the blocks. So
Maybe.
I don't know. Somebody's probably made a wiki entry about it, but I don't actually. I haven't actually read like a wiki for this game.
Military mine layer. Our oh, there it is.
I'm actually gonna. Don't come into the asteroid with your gravity turn, or without your jetpack turned on, because I'm gonna move the gravity thing. I want to see if your body moves with it.
Okay.
I think it will.
Well, I definitely know that your body will move if you're under the effect of gravity.
I guess
done it before.
Nah, I guess it's only for the ragdoll, like as soon as you die, because your thing is.
Oh, my dead body. Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Like, your dead body is still there, but it's not being affected by gravity anymore. I think it's only for the first few seconds after you die. I'm going to... obviously, hotkeys are not going to show up for you, but I'm going to see if I can hotkey the gravity generator just so I can turn it on and off really quickly. At least when I'm using the red pig. There we go. So the gravity generator's off. You can turn it back on if you need it.
Okay.
Because you complained about it.
Well, did you lower the gravity?
I'm actually doing it right now, too, yeah. I had to get out of it and do something first. Alright, gravity generator.
I don't remember what else I need. I probably need some more.
I'll set it to like 0.3. This should be easy enough. And now I'm out of soda, and soon I will die.
No. Have we done our Dr. Pepper plug this episode yet?
Funny thing about Dr. Pepper plug is we actually do have a new block, but we haven't been able to put it down yet. So maybe I'll save that for pretty soon, if I could actually find the materials to make it. Nah, it's not expensive, but it requires a lot of different parts, and I'm not going to remember it. So I'll just make it into assembler really quick.
We should have everything. Alright. Maybe another motor or two. Ah! My memory's so bad. I should say things out loud, and you should...
Ignore them?
No, you should say them back to me when I request it. You could be like the little M plus key on my calculator.
Oh, baby?
What?
That sounded oddly, like, romantic in a, like, dumb way. You can be the M plus key on my calculator,
What
baby.
math people say for, like, on Valentine's Day or something.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm not a math person, but I appreciate math people because
it's
I'm not
weird.
one.
It's weird I was terrible at math, but I did kind of enjoy it, at least when I wasn't, like, behind on it. But I still
Actually, I
got,
really
like,
enjoyed algebra. Because I'd make programs to do all the work for me.
Yeah, it's like there was like a stand-up comedian who said like he liked math the most because it's the only thing that just made sense all the time. It's like
Why is
you
there
know,
no gravity here?
Where?
Inside the asteroid.
I told you because I turned it off because
Oh.
you were complaining about it.
No, I told you just to lower it.
Well, I did both. You can turn it back on if you
Oh.
need it.
Crap, now I can't remember if that's right or not. I think that's right. Yeah, it's gotta be right.
I'm gonna go to the mess really quick. See if I can actually make this thing. Make a mess.
Yeah. Okay, I don't need to know about it.
We actually don't have toilets. So that's kind of a big oversight, so sorry.
Just made a big hole in this asteroid.
I'm surprised they haven't actually installed schematics for toilets yet, because that's actually something I would want to use. Alright, by the way, whenever you want to show off our sponsors, you can go to the mess hall, and it's in there now.
Okay, I'll be there in 1 second, actually.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
not 1 second. That was hyperbole. I'll be there in a little bit.
Okay.
Turn of
Also-
phrase.
Also, when you get in there, if you grind it down, the stages actually look pretty cool.
Prepare for impact.
I don't like. Do you know how the antennas have their own beacons now? I don't like how they didn't disable them for the cargo ships because I can't actually see the names of them anymore because they're always overlapping.
Yeah. I hear you. Man, I'm parched.
Well, good thing that we have something in the mess hall.
On my way. Put down my torch. Well, I know after a long, hard day of mining and various other activities, nothing quite quenches my thirst. Like a Coca-Cola, what the heck? That's not what I want. Dr. Pepper, I really need to change to like high quality textures.
Yeah,
This looks horrible.
the guy who made the schematic for the vending machines messed up the companies, and they put Dr. Pepper in the Coca-Cola machine, which it just screws in my head. I am addicted to Dr. Pepper. By the way, look at the stages. It's actually pretty cool. If you grind it down, it actually goes into
Oh, that's awesome.
an open state. Yeah, it's really nice.
That's like the only one I didn't try grinding different states on, I think.
I will also put in the Pepsi one. I don't think I have the parts on me though, so I'll have to make more.
You don't have Pepsi parts?
Yeah.
Cans? You don't have any Zero Mist?
You have to use gold to make Pepsi.
I was watching Norm McDonald, one of the funniest comedians ever. He was
Yeah, I think we
talking-
talked about him on the one of the episodes.
Yeah, and he really wanted a Coke, and then he started going off on like, you know, you've heard before, like, you know, you go to a restaurant and you say I want a Coke, and they're like, is Pepsi okay? And you're like, no, I want a Coke. In fact, if I drink, if I like Coke, like the thing I would like the least after that would probably be Pepsi, right?
Yeah.
It's not like a Pepsi can take the place of Coke. It's like the opposite to someone who likes Coke, or vice versa. If you're like Pepsi, personally, I prefer Coke, but Pepsi has the ones without high fructose corn syrup in them, so I drink those instead. But But that was his gig. That was his bit. But then he's like, can you imagine if you're someone who like drank Sierra Mist, and like you go into a restaurant and you request a Sierra Mist, and like, no, we don't have that. And you're like, that's it, I'm out of here. You wouldn't ever be able to eat anywhere.
But
there's probably someone out there who will only drink Sierra Mist. And
yeah, I know.
Too bad.
There's an industry of people who only drink Dr. Pepper, or not Dr. Pepper, but drink Mountain Dew.
Oh, and that
They're
makes sense to
called
me.
Call of Duty players.
Like, I like Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I don't have anything against it, but it's like it's the video game drink for some weird reason. That and like Doritos, and they're owned by the same people. I don't get it. That like Mountain Dew I had for a while. It's pretty nice, but it's like I got sick of it because I drank it too much.
Yeah, I used to drink a lot of it. I don't really drink much of it anymore. But they also have the Mountain Dew that's made with real sugar instead of corn syrup. So
there's a pretty funny it's a very small part, but there's actually a pretty funny bit in like a not recently, like within the last year episode of South Park. That it was like Cartman was drinking Mountain Dew, and then he was drinking something called Double Dew, which is like Mountain Dew with twice the kick and twice the calories. And then he was drinking Diet Double Dew, which was half Double Dew, so it was literally just a regular Mountain Dew. And I just love the little detail with that.
When you get a second, if you can come over here and make the generator gravity thing accessible by me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that's still a thing. The connector on the...
Give you my $double.
The connector on the Clown Frog is not accessible by me.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
On the flip side. So
I will fix that.
Yeah. Got meteors coming in. Share with Vection.
Oh, the clicking. It's driving me insane.
It should be accessible now, by the way.
Cool. Thanks. Can you just turn it on too while you're there?
Oh, yeah.
At like 0.3 or something?
It should still be on 0.3, but yeah, I'll just turn it on really quick. I have it hotkeyed, so I just got the cockpit.
Yay! Everything fell. Oh crap, now I can't reach everything though.
Boop.
It rolled underneath blocks I had there.
Just dig it out a little bit more.
I guess I can get rid of the blocks at this point though.
Well, here, I'm gonna help you out and grab a couple of them.
There we go.
Yeah, there's a few under it, so I guess we'll just have to deal with that. Either that, or dig it out more and put a block under it. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to go into F8 mode and see how far away we are from the bottom. Wow! Surprisingly, we are only like 10% of the way through. We got a lot.
Oh, nice.
Maybe not 10%,
crap.
maybe like 20%, but we still have quite a ways. We just kept going down. But I'm looking at the cave system, and there's actually an entire like chunk that's just not filled with cave. But like the cave is essentially horizontal to us, but directly under us it's all solid. Like if you get a chance, you should go into F8 and just check it out.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Also, these tunnels are just complex. Like in real life, these tunnels are supposed to be made by meteors, and yeah, a lot of it shows. But some of these are like tunnels that would have had to been made by like a giant space worm from Star Wars or something.
How do I not have enough large steel tubes?
I ask myself that question every day.
I removed it. I'm rebuilding the same thing I had. I think. I don't know. Whatever. F8. Okay, so... Wow. Yeah. There was a lot of asteroid underneath us.
Yep.
That's one big asteroid.
Jackass.
Oh.
I
Jack
like
asteroid?
Yeah.
No, it's my asteroid.
Yeah. I try to keep it PG for
Thank you.
viewers just for him. And then off camera, he'll constantly be trying to make something into like a sex joke. I'm like, it's not
Hey.
working. Why are you doing this?
Sex joke is not PG-13. Or PG, sorry. You're supposed to say double entendre.
Double entendre.
Double entendre. I don't know if French should be PG either. Just kidding, I love you, Frenchies. Actually, you probably don't appreciate Frenchies either.
Nah, I'm fine.
Are you French?
Yeah.
Ah! I flew completely through.
Baguette.
Baguette. Oh, the Simpsons episode. Lisa goes into the French class in the wrong school, and everyone starts laughing at her, like, ha ha ha. And the teacher goes, en français. They go, oh.
I know like no French. I didn't even take like a basic French class, which is weird because you're kind of supposed to at my school. Like we had a program in middle school, which was like an introductory course to high school where you actually take a foreign language. So it was like French, German, and Spanish, and you had to take a month of each. And for some reason, I didn't do French. Like I don't know what happened. I just didn't do French.
Yeah, in middle school I did the same thing, so I took like, yeah, a month and a half of French, Latin, and Spanish each.
Yeah, I was surprised like German was the other choice. I wouldn't think it'd be that popular of a language for...
I wanted to take German. It wasn't offered in my high school, it wasn't offered, obviously, in middle school. I ended up taking one semester in college because I needed 4 credits to graduate, and language classes were 4 credits.
Yeah.
So like, perfect! Exactly the minimum that I need to graduate.
I'm surprised that I didn't end up taking German, because I actually am a big fan of Germans. I think I only took Spanish because I thought it would be more practical, because, you know, there's like Spanish is kind of like a second language in the U.S. But I was terrible at it, so it didn't even pay off.
Yeah, I live in the American Southwest, so Spanish wasn't necessary, but it almost should have been.
In my town, I'm not gonna say what it is, but
Yeah.
in the town I was living in when I was high school, it was actually a very huge emigration town. Like I live in Indiana, very high north, and for some reason, like Mexican immigration was huge there. Like literally 50% of the kids in my school were from Mexico. So it was like half Hispanic, half, or not half. It was like almost half Hispanic, almost half white, and then there was like 3 black people, and then there was 1 Asian in the entire school. It was very weird. I don't have any problem with that. It was just kind of strange how it worked out. I just don't understand why it's maybe because it's so far away from the border. But yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I'm pro-immigration, all that, you know.
My Piston's not working for some reason.
Maybe it got... You might have to just completely rebuild it.
I did.
The whole piston thing's being...
I completely rebuilt it on top of this one.
No, I mean the whole thing, because maybe if you detach the top, it just... You have to do it again? I don't know, it's weird. The pistons are still having a few problems. So I would just try it out again.
Just for fun, though.
Also, what's the time on the recording?
Oh, thank you. It's at 23, so we're still good, but we can start wrapping it up at any point.
Okay. Just want to...
So the only input I've ever got, actually, on videos from viewers, besides possibly you, was that 30 minutes was okay, but 40 was way too long, which I agree with.
Yeah.
To me, 30 is a little long, too, though.
I tried to keep it between 15 and 20. Like, a person's average YouTube viewer's attention span is like 10 minutes. And
Hey, no, I think your guys' attention spans are awesome.
That's not like a detriment, that's just like a fact. That's just like the average viewing of like each video. They have analytics up.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not an insult, it's just a thing. It's like saying most people watch my videos have black hair. Hey, easy there. What about the people that don't have black hair? No. That they, you know, maybe
they probably do. I mean, the NSA knows. So.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're not from the U.S., the NSA is our organization that spies on us as well as you. So.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean I love them. Please don't come to my house.
Yes. I love the Emperor.
Yes.
That's what we got now, right? I'm not really into politics.
Please, Obama, don't come to my house.
He'll come with like a crown and he'll be carried on someone's shoulders.
It'll drive down my property values. Wait.
Jackass.
That was a complete joke, folks. I do not believe that in the least. Coincidence, pure coincidence should something like that happen.
Yeah, racism. Still.
And now I'm sounding sarcastic, but I'm not meaning to be sarcastic. I'm really not.
I'm just being sarcastic about the sarcasm.
Actually, maybe that's how I lost the steel tubes. Maybe I need to grind off the top of the piston first. Make sure I get those materials.
I don't know. I would just think you would just have to rebuild the whole thing. It's really annoying how...
Well, before, when I didn't have enough materials to rebuild the thing I had just gotten rid of, maybe it's because when I grinded it down, I didn't grind down the top part first, because it just disappeared. But the top part has its own bank of materials, so I might not have gotten them back because of that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, in the future now, grind off the top part before I grind off the other parts. Okay, so I'm gonna build, finish building this little piston thing while we're here, because I kind of been working on that all video.
Hey, come check us out really quick. To your right? Come check us out really quick.
Where you at?
Well, it's not to your right anymore. I'm behind you.
Hi.
Yeah, check this out. Look, it's actually lined up pretty well. I just now found this. So this might be like a pretty quick access for us, so we don't have to use the elevator each time. But it's pretty pretty well lined up.
Is this a different color door over here?
Yeah, it's silver or silicon or something.
Oh,
Let me
nice.
actually pull up my drill. It is silver. Oh, we had it right next to us the whole time.
Had it all along. Red Talon, the strength was within you all along.
You just had to believe in the heart of the cards.
Yes. You activated my trap card!
Every time! You'd think I'd prepare for this!
Did we talk about that on video? I know we've talked about it before, but...
I don't know.
When I was in school, when I was in college, we didn't have cable. So every time when I get home from school, like, it would be Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Jackie Chan's Adventures. Yeah. So I watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I didn't really, like, have any kind of... You know, I wasn't, like... What's that word? Not involved, but...
Invested.
Invested, thank you. That's why I keep this guy around. I wasn't really invested in the program, but I always watch it just so to hear, you know, at the end when they... Like, it looked like he was going to lose no matter what. And then... Aha! You've activated my trap card!
Yeah.
Every single episode!
Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! TV show is just garbage. But I read my mother bought me Shonen Jump's monthly thing when I was like an early teenager, like 12, 13, and this is the first time I ever actually got into Yu-Gi-Oh! I read the comics, and they were actually, or the manga if you want to be particular about it. But they were actually really good, and they are nothing at all like the TV show. Fox just ruined it. They did the same thing for like Shaman King and One Piece. But yeah, like in the actual like comics, people die all the time. Like Yugi literally sets a guy on fire just for like trying to steal his card, and he murdered him. He set him on fire and he died.
Wow. Go Yugi.
Yeah, and in the TV show, it's like, you know, if you a TV show, it's like, oh, you lost the card battle.
No,
now you gotta.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Now you got to go to the Shadow Realm, so you're in timeout for a few hours, and then you're perfectly fine. But for some reason, you feel like you need to go on a long revenge thing that'll last like 100 episodes. It's really dumb. Like for real in the TV show, like Kaiba, he's like the rival dude with the brown hair. It's basically like his whole thing was like he lost a duel and now he got sent to Shadow Realm, and apparently like that's like his goal. He's like, I gotta get revenge. For what? In a TV show thing, like nothing even happened. You just lost.
Yeah.
Like I think in the original it was literally like he lost his soul and that's why he did it. But I don't even know. But it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Was hilarious, just how bad it was.
another set of viewers who are going to leave.
I don't
now.
think anyone's gonna disagree. Like one of the most popular series on YouTube is just a thing making fun of Yu-Gi-Oh. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Ah,
You ever heard of it?
no.
It's incredibly popular. I watched it a long time ago. It's still going, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna reverse these pistons. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference that I'm doing it and not you, but we'll see what happens.
Well, I didn't make the piston, so it shouldn't really have any impact on it.
So it's shaking like crazy for me.
It is just a little bit.
Okay. I also had them both compress at the same time instead of like one and then the other.
I did them at the same time too.
Hey,
when I did
okay.
When I did the double elevator, they had walls around them, so they kind of like didn't have free reign to wobble around. But
Okay.
as long as, excuse me, I had like a burp right when I was talking. As long as it doesn't wobble and break off, I think it'll be okay.
Okay. Well, that's basically with two elevators. That's where they're going to come down to, which still isn't even with the cave system, obviously. So we may need a level and then some stairs or something.
Yeah, we'll
or we can try a triple elevator.
Well, look, the like the roof is essentially like where it would be, so I think we would.
Sorry, I may not make it.
Oh, you're running out of power.
Yeah. Oh no, there's a ship up here.
Basically, what I'm seeing is like we're only like one block above it, so just having like one little stair system going down should be fine.
Okay, cool. Well, I think it's a good place to end this episode, or whatever the thing is that we were doing.
I think we just completely forgot about that this episode.
Yeah. I think people might be glad. But yeah, thanks for watching, Hal, folks, whoever ends up seeing this video. And as always, love to hear from you, so let us know what you think. Once again, they are kind of bulk recorded, but we'll get around to it eventually.
If you actually do love Yu-Gi-Oh! And PewDiePie and anything else we disagree with, sorry.
Huh. Looks like there's a CD player in this cockpit.
Really?
Maybe not. No, there's one on each side. Yeah, so, yeah, let us know what you think about those sorts of things.
Yeah. See ya.
Just put, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Unsubbed! Exclamation point, exclamation point, 1, exclamation point 1.
Make sure you write out each of those words.
Yes, one of the ones needs to be a 1, and then one of them needs to be like 11, E-L-E-V-E-N.
Just really quickly, there was it wasn't that good of a show, but there was one really good, funny joke. There was a show on Nickelodeon.
33 minutes!
Wait, just it's almost worth it. There was a show on Nickelodeon when I was a kid called The Angry Beavers. It wasn't that good of a show, but it did have like one really good joke. It was just like a PSA video, like like if you're going through a driving course, it's like this is what could happen, and it was just like at the end, it was just like the end. Question mark? And he just like enunciated it instead of writing it. It was just really funny to me. I remember that very clearly for like 10 years.
Nice.
Even I remember literally nothing else.
Cool. Well, on that note, on that bombshell, I'm gonna say goodbye. Goodbye, folks.
See ya. I'm about to die. I gotta get into your ship.